Welcome to the complete sourcing guide. In this video, I walk you guys step by step how to order samples, how many samples do you need, which samples do you need, and how to save a ton of money while ordering and shipping those samples. I also walk you guys around how to customize and make a custom sample with customized packaging and printing your logo on that. I know there are many people that charge you a lot of money for sharing this information, but I am giving this information to you completely free because I want to reach my goal of getting 1000 subscribers by August. And I know the only way to get to and achieve my goal is by sharing awesome and most valuable content that no one is sharing. Now in that video, in the first part of the video, I also shared one template that will reduce the constant back and forth that you have to go through while contacting a supplier. That was a very useful template, and you can use that template to get best quotations from your suppliers. I also share one more template in this video, and you can download that template at the end of the video. So I will share the link at the end of the video so that you can download the template too. Now if you are watching my video for the first time, then I will recommend you to please go and watch the first part of this series, because that part and this part, the whole series is related, and I cover in this video from where I left on the last video. So if you watch the first part now, then it will make sense to watching this video part. So sourcing can be a lot difficult if you don't know exactly how many samples you need and what exact samples do you need. And it also can be very difficult if you don't know the exact order in which you have to get the samples. And also shipping samples can be a very headache, and it can cause a lot of problem if you don't know exactly how to ship those samples and what are the things that you have to take care while shipping those samples to you. Now if you are doing a customized product with customized packaging and customized logo on your product and the packaging, then you need to order 2 samples. Now I will tell you the exact order in which you should get the first sample and the next sample. And if you're doing if you're not doing any customization, like if you're not adding any changes to the product, or if you're not doing a customized packaging or printing the logo on the product, then you need only 1 sample from that factory. And if you're not doing any customizations, like if you're not doing any changes in the product, or if you're not doing any customized packaging or printing logo on the product, then you need only 1 sample. I will also share my screen with you guys and show you the exact steps and processes while getting the samples and the exact order in which you should get the samples. Now a lot of people makes a mistake of ordering customized samples from a lot of a supplier, and then what happens is everything goes wrong. So I will tell you exactly how to avoid those type of things and how to get your samples the correct way. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and also hit the notification bell, because I am coming up with more videos related to this topic, because sourcing from China is a long process, and so this video series consists of more than 1 part, and I will be uploading more parts upcoming days. So I will be uploading more parts because I have to cover all the steps in step-by-step order. So it will be a long process, and make sure to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so that YouTube notifies you when my next part of this video series is uploaded. So let me just share my screen with you guys and show you exactly and draw you how the process looks like. So at first we have contacted 30 suppliers. So let me just draw it down for you. So at first we have contacted 30 suppliers in the step 1. It was 30 suppliers. Then what we did, we looked at the pictures, their listings, and then we sorted that 30 suppliers. Then what we did is we sorted 10 suppliers from that 30. Now we sorted 10 suppliers by sending them that template. So we send them this message as this message from this template
and then they sent us their quotation. All the 30 suppliers, not all sent us, but almost 20 to 25 suppliers sent us their quotation. Then we took all that and fill out the sheet by getting their prices, their lead time, etc. And then we fill this sheet that we have prepared. Then what we did is we filtered down to 10 suppliers from this by looking at the prices and comparing all the 20 to 30 suppliers that replied us. So then what we did is, out of that 10 suppliers, we have sent them detailed quotation. We have asked them for detailed quotations, like we have asked them these questions. We asked them these questions, and let me just read out this question, and then we sorted 10 suppliers from that so let me just draw it for you. So at step 1, we searched for 30 suppliers. We sent them the first message, then they sent us back their quotation. Then what we did, we sorted and filtered out 10 suppliers by looking at the prices and lead time from this sheet, and then we contacted those 10 suppliers with these questions for getting detailed quotation about how many units are in one box, what are the dimension of each unit in the packaging, what is the weight of each unit in the packaging, what are the dimension of each box, what is the weight of each box, do you offer custom packaging. Now we asked all this because if suppose if I order 100 units, do they still do customized packaging? Now we have to ask it at the very beginning before proceeding furthermore with them. What are the cost of changing the packaging? We asked all in the detailed quotation. Now we would like to use our own forwarder. Now this shipping forwarder, this is now basically the shipping agent that we are going to use. Could you please quote the products in EXW as well? Now if you remember, we have asked in the first template the FOB price. Then we are asking the EXW price just to know that what is the exact price of the product and what is the shipping that they are charging. Could you please send me all certifications you have for your product? Now if the product is any electronics product or any edible products or any suppose any cosmetics or something like that, then you need some certifications. So we are asking all in this questions. Which payment method do you use? What are the payment terms? So we ask all these questions in the detail as much detail as we can. Now we ask this question in a separate channel of communication like WeChat or Skype, and we ask this question one by one. Now from those 10 suppliers that we have filtered out and asked these quotations, then we filter down furthermore by asking these questions and looking at their answers. Then we filter down to 3 to 5 suppliers. So then we filter down to 3 to 5 suppliers. 2, 3, 4, 5. So here you see. So at the first step, what we did, we contacted 30 suppliers by sending this template in the first message. Then we look at their prices that they provided. Then we sorted 10 suppliers by looking at the sheet. Then we asked them these detailed questions and we sorted 5 suppliers from getting those answers. Then the next step that we are going to do is, we are going to, from these 5 suppliers that we have sorted out, we are going to order simple samples. So we are going to order simple samples from these 5 suppliers that we sorted out. And we will also order their normal standard packaging just to see how their packaging also looks like, because the same packaging supplier will be also doing our customized packaging in most of the cases.
Now you will get a simple sample from the 3 to 5 suppliers that you have sorted out, and you check the quality and price and also check which supplier is more friendly to you, and then place the order for the customized sample. Now what is customized sample? Customized sample is basically doing the customized packaging, printing the logo on the product or on the packaging, and also if necessary doing some changes on the product. Now one big mistake that most of the sellers do is they order customized samples from all the 3 to 5 suppliers instead of ordering the simple samples. So that cost a lot of money, because customizing a sample itself is a costly process, and they also waste a lot of time there. So make sure you order customized sample from only one supplier that you have sorted out, and that the supplier that have came out from the final process of finding suppliers. Now I have a factory that I use for my second product, and they are doing a customized sample for me for my third product, and they are doing a complete new design, and they are not charging a single penny for that sample. So they are basically making the sample for free. Now you can expect the same if you made your supplier believe that you are going to give them a long business relation. So get customized sample from only one supplier.
So let me just recap for you. So at first we choose 30 suppliers by going to Alibaba and looking at the pictures and the detail pages. Then we send them the template, the first message from the template, and get quotations from them. Then we put those numbers that they gave us in the sheet and compare and shortlist 10 suppliers from that. Then out of those 10 suppliers, we ask them the second message personally in our separate communication channel like Skype or WeChat, and ask all these questions. And then we sort based on their answers, we sort 3 to 5 suppliers, and then we order simple samples with the standard packaging. And then we get all the 5 to 3 simple samples, and then we choose one supplier that has the best quality, that is most friendly to us, and that has the better pricing. And then we choose that one supplier and ask them to send one customized sample. So basically we do the customized sample with that one supplier.
Now people ask me that why order 5 samples from 5 different suppliers? It costs a lot of money shipping those 5 samples, right? No, basically what happens is, suppose you order sample from one factory and that sample didn't go through your expectations. Then what you do, you order another sample from another supplier, and it again took the same 1 week time to get the samples delivered. You again inspect, and if it goes through, then you initiate the next process. And suppose it didn't go through, then you have to order samples again. So what we do is, we basically take all the 5 suppliers that you have sorted out and order simple samples from them, and it will really save a lot of time for you, and that time you can save and launch the product in a very less time. Now I will share one helpful tip with you that will simplify your shipping process, and it will help you ship those samples, and you pay the shipping cost only one time. So let me share my screen with you, so I can tell you exactly how this process will work for you, and how you can ship the samples, all the 5 samples as a single unit, and save all the shipping cost, and basically pay the shipping cost at once.
So what you can do is, you can just go to Fiverr, or also you can use Upwork or anything else. For this video I will show you how to use Fiverr and find the sourcing agent. So here you will search for sourcing agent. Now you see here a lot of sourcing agent have came. Now here you can see, you can choose from here. So what you can do is, you can have all the samples, all the 5 samples, 3 to 5 based on what you have chosen, and send all those to this sourcing agent, and he will put all those 3 to 5 samples in one box and ship all that box to you. So you can save a lot of money, and all the shipping cost is just compressing into one shipping cost.
Or what I do is, I generally ask my supplier that I am currently working with, and ask them that please suggest the freight forwarder that they use for shipping their samples. I take the contact details from my supplier, my factory, for their freight forwarder that ships their samples. Then I ask for the WeChat or Skype, whichever way I can contact the freight forwarder. Then I contact them, and I ask them that can they ship all the 5 samples by collecting all the 5 samples in a box and shipping it to me. They would generally do that, and by doing that, generally all the shipping cost compresses, and you have to pay one time only. If you are working with a genuine supplier, which you are, if you are following my method of choosing factories as supplier, then they wouldn't generally charge a couple of $100 for just customized samples. It will be much cheaper if you are working with a genuine supplier, and they would customize the sample for you at a very cheap price. Now what you have to do is you have to ask the supplier that you have selected from the 5 simple samples, and you have to ask them to ship and send the customized samples for you. Now if they have multiple color variations, then it will be also very good to have all those colors and send it to you while shipping the simple samples. Here's one tip: while asking for samples and finalizing the order for samples, what you have to do is you have to make sure you send a screenshot of the product that you are getting sample, and you have to send the screenshot to the supplier so that they do not mix up with multiple products and they do not send you a wrong product. Now while also ordering the simple samples, what you have to do is you have to ask your supplier to basically send the standard packaging that comes with the product. Now this is the standard packaging, not the customized one, because we are ordering the simple samples right now. So get the standard packaging, and we are doing it basically to check the quality of the packaging, because what happens is when you are operating with a supplier and working with a supplier, that supplier generally sources their packaging material from one other supplier, and when you are doing a customized packaging, your supplier will definitely source the customized packaging from the same packaging supplier. So you have to check the quality of the packaging. If you can get that by checking the standard packaging. Every factory has their own trusted packaging supplier from which they take the supplying materials, the packaging materials, and the same packaging supplier will also do your customized packaging when you place the order for customized product. So you have to make sure you check the quality of the packaging that packaging supplier offers. Now I would like to share one funny tip with you. Now do not, while you are checking those 5 simple samples, do not mix their boxes, because all are the same kind of products and it is a great chance that you mix the boxes, and after mixing those boxes you will be confused that in which box the product came in, and that will be a huge mess. So I will give you the link to download the questions that comes in the template. So you can download the template by clicking this link. And if you have any questions regarding this video, then please make sure to put those questions in the comment and I will answer those. Now make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel in order to get notified when my next video of this series is uploaded. In the next video, I am going to walk you guys through the whole process of customizing a product. So that's all. Thank you for watching.